All right, a little bit after lunchtime here on the Walden Ridge project, the O'Leary residence. The excavating guys, the concrete guys, are just about done getting footers dug. Again, straight as an arrow. I mean, look at that. That's if you do concrete work and you're looking at this video, then that's the kind of stuff that gets you excited. Talk about dirt surgeons. Anyways, yeah, everything looks good. They're doing the piers right now. Then they're gonna wrap up getting these last little bits here. They'll probably be done and out of here in about maybe 2 hours or so. Then tomorrow we're gonna start dropping steel into the footing. So for this particular build, I gave the concrete subcontractor the option of using steel shreds, which is a rapidly adopted practice here in Tennessee because they don't have to put lineal runs of bar in the footing. But in addition to that, we do have vertical hook bars that are going to be in the footing. So he's got himself a bundle of steel over there. I have had a conversation with him. I believe that he's going to be, I know he's doing hook bars for sure, and I think he's going to be running number 4s in the footing instead of using the steel shreds. You know, I've asked him for some documentation from the concrete suppliers on that mix design, and they're so reluctant to provide that literature to me. In fact, I still have not gotten any kind of comprehensive like break strengths on that footing mix design. But it's definitely approved by certain municipalities and building codes will allow or permit it. So only some counties don't allow you to use it, and those usually are your major cities. Still want you to put actual real steel in the footing. And don't get me wrong, the steel shreds are a viable option. I mean, if you think about it theoretically, you know, you've got 4 or 5 inch long shreds that are about the equivalent of not a 1/4 inch in diameter. I'm going to say that they're probably an 1/8 inch in diameter. So, and that's max. They might be smaller than that, but they actually, you know, you have tons of those, and it's in the mix design. So theoretically, it should hold shear force technically better than rebar should. But I don't know. A solid piece of steel makes me feel more comfortable than shreds. Call it what it is. They're gonna get in here. They're gonna get all these piles of dirt out of here. We're gonna get the rest of this here grass, topsoil cut out of this, and then we're gonna be moving on to block work. We've already got our block takeoff done, and that's pretty much what's going on here for today's update. We'll get these guys done, get them out of here, get the concrete guys in. Today is Tuesday. We're hoping to have all the steel done, inspections that are required, and get the concrete poured by Friday. We've got our survey company already scheduled on the books for next week. They're gonna come back out again. They're gonna repin every single corner point, basically the equivalent of where all these stakes are. They're gonna repin everything again, putting the exact location of the building corners on the footing. That way the block masons follow what the survey company set. So everything is gonna be as precise as humanly possible. And in construction, a 1/16 of an inch is like perfect. So, I mean, most of the time the masons, let's just be honest, they usually are allowed or afforded about 1/4 of an inch of variance. So we should be fine and good to go there. But anyway, that's it. That's the site. Let me give you a quick pan of the whole thing. We got our porta potty dropped off. We'll get a dumpster out here probably right before the framers start. I always have a dumpster on site for the duration of the project once we're getting close to framing, because I like to keep a very clean job site. I don't like trash all over the place. I don't like construction material all over the place. I don't like bags and plastic blowing all over the neighborhood. It's disrespectful. If this site was a lot tighter, we would actually have to put silt fencing in to keep all of our construction related debris and wind-driven sand and stuff like that within the confines of the construction site. But this site is a 5.4 acre building site, so we got plenty of room and it is not required here. So anyway, they got the owner over there in the background. He's talking with the excavation guy. He's getting his septic system put in over there. Randy Hauser's the septic guy is doing the site work and the septic system, and SCS Concrete is my concrete subcontractor for this particular project. So shout out to everyone so far for doing a fantastic job on this project thus far, helping us get it out of the dirt and get everything getting everything vertical. So in any case, I'll keep you posted with more updates, and until then, folks, peace out.